Hello, everyone. My name is John Edwards. With me, as always, is Zeke Baker, and together we make the Dad's Drinking Bourbon. Wherever you are, whatever time it is, thank you for making us a part of your day. Say hello to the folks, Zeke.
Howdy.
So this is an abridged version. What we're trying to do is a lot of people send us stuff, and we want to let you know what we think about it. But we might not have time for a full episode of it. So what we're doing here is trying to give you quick reviews. We're not going to give you a lot of banter in these. We're getting right to it. And today we are looking at Clyde May's Rye. You might remember that we did a great interview with Elsie May earlier in our episodic adventure. This Clyde May's Rye is a straight rye whiskey. It is distilled in Indiana, bottled in Florida, and it is Conecuh Ridge, Alabama, is where the site of the eventual Clyde May's distillery will be. This is 94 proof, 47% ABV. It's non-chill filtered, which I don't really know what that's going to do for something under 100 proof, but it is non-chill filtered rye. It is Indiana rye, so one can only assume that is MGP, right, Zeke?
Don't know anybody else they'd be getting it from.
I don't know.
Maybe MGPI or LDIs. I hear it.
There's no age statement on this. We know it's straight. We don't know much else besides that. We don't know the mash bill. They've kind of kept a lot of this tight to the vest. This is coming in at $45.
And with MGP rye, at least from what I understand, they have a plethora of 51% rye, who knows what else, or even more higher percent of the rye mash bills. So we're not even going to try to guess at what this may or may not be. It'll just be firing shots in the dark.
But one of the things we're doing is we are not taking time to taste this. We're tasting it as we go. The nose on this is crazy. It is minty as all get out. It is mint, 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 mint.
It is. I pick up a little bit of sweet right behind it. I don't know. I guess in my head I'm kind of envisioning some kind of a Wrigley's mixed with like some other kind of chewing gum, like juicy fruit or something. I mean, I get hints of sweet, sugary stuff behind it, but that mint is pretty pungent.
One of the things I find interesting about this is normally a rye is going to, kind of singe my nose a little bit when I stick my nose in the Glencairn, and I really don't get that on this.
Well, it's 95 proof.
True, but still that rye spice kind of gets up in there.
Could be low rye, 51%. That's all it's got to be.
I know, we don't know the mash. That's a great point. We have no idea.
And it does not smell like pickles either.
No, there's no pickle to this rye at all. It is just all mint. I think around this time of year, around Christmas, you want some Christmas mint. I haven't tasted it yet, but this definitely, I know Zeke's been going at it, but man, this is
got to see what
mint.
we're working with here. At least to me, I actually get more mint off the palate than I did the nose. To me, the nose was mint on the front, but then the sweet behind it. This is just mint on mint on mint. I don't even pick up much sweet. I mean, it's no rye burn like you said. Not even a singe really. Just, I don't know. I mean, all I think of right now is Christmas trees for some reason.
No, that's what I was saying. I mean, it's getting to be that time of year. Christmas trees. There were two things I think of when I think of this. It's number one, if you really like Christmas, and number two, instead of chewing gum after you drink something, you could just drink this, and I bet you have minty fresh breath.
Yeah, you don't even have any alcohol coming off. It really is pretty simple and straightforward. Maybe just a dab of barley on the back end comes through. You said no age statement, right?
No age statement on this. We know it's straight. It is MGP. I'm going to guess.
I'd say it's a low rye as well from some other folks that distill multiple ryes. This definitely to me seems like it's, if it's above 51%, it's not by much. I think it's just enough to be called a rye.
I mean, it's very smooth, goes down easy for a rye. There is not a lot of spice. When I have a rye, I would expect it to really tickle my mouth right in the, nothing on the back end, nothing on the chest. And, it's really just goes down easy, smooth sipper, but mint, 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 mint. Now, the other question I would give you, Zeke, is this is $45. So are you going to buy one of these or pass?
Oh, it does say aged a minimum of 3 years.
Aged a minimum of 3.
Over here in the fine print on the side. Sorry.
I'm glad you read and I don't.
I know. Well, that's the difference in a Georgia education in Kentucky.
Exactly. Well, you for the rest of the year can rub in the fact that Kentucky lost to Georgia. It's okay.
Back to the question, $45. I don't know. I'm not a huge mint person. I feel like this would go with someone that dips or chews, or the smokeless tobacco thing. Like if somebody loves that flavor, because it's still lingering, and I've only took a couple of sips. Like if somebody enjoys that profile, I think it's right up their alley. But it definitely is unique and very singular in it. What it comes off as.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you. If you like mint, it is right up your alley. For me personally, I think there are other rye offerings at this price that I would rather get. But if this came down to $30 or so, if this was $29.99, I might just get it for the novelty factor of it. But for me, I'm not.
Or if somebody's a cocktail person.
Yeah, good point.
We always miss that aspect because I know I'm not. I don't think you are either. But yeah, it's one of those things where if you love it, you're going to love the crap out of it. And if you don't, then it's just going to be, okay, I had that.
Yeah, no, I think you bring up a great point. Anything that you're going to imagine like a rye mint julep with this thing, or, anything that you would have a cocktail in that you'd use mint or just want a hint of mint in, I think it would be very, very interesting for a cocktail. But still, even if I was doing a cocktail, I don't think the price is right for what I would want to use as a mixer, right?
Not unless you just really wanted that profile, because I can't think of anything off the top of my head, that has that specific of a note. You know what I mean? Like, some people are going to get that and say, oh, I know exactly where this fits or what I can do with this. But it's not you or I. And I can't say I would probably pick one up just simply because of that. And again, I'm not a huge, mint fan.
Not saying it's bad.
Yeah, it's just not my cup of tea.
It's not our cup of tea, but if you like mint, this is the rye for you. We're not trying to be overly nice by saying that, like we're not trying to toe the line too much by saying that. But one of the things that we try to do is let you guys know if it's not our cup of tea, if you really like mint, this is going to be your cup of tea. So I think it is a pass for me. Zeke, what do you say?
Yeah, I'm passing. The only other random thought I'll say I have, and I don't know why I have it, but I guess like the inverse of the barrel-aged gins, this could be blended somehow with like some kind of gin mix, kind of dilute some of that overwhelming mint, but put some other botanicals in there. I don't know. Could be interesting.
Could be.
Bring back the GNS blends.
Exactly.
Seagram's is back.
So on that note, we hope you guys enjoyed these little quick hitter episodes. We will try to do them as much as we can when we get some stuff. Zeke and I are both passing on this. If you like mint, go ahead and pick one of these up. Also, go ahead and find us on Apple, Google Play, Stitcher, Podknife, TuneIn, YouTube, whatever your favorite podcast provider is. We are on it. Please leave us a 5-star review. Tell us why you like us. Go ahead and join our Facebook group. Everybody is doing it. Go ahead and search for Dad's Drinking Bourbon. Answer the questions and come on in. Like us on Instagram at Dad's Drinking Bourbon. Follow us on Twitter at Bourbon Dads. You can also like us on Facebook even if you join our group. Zeke, where else can the folks find us?
Most days in Nashville, Tennessee, and like anything else we do, if anybody has any questions or if we skipped something or missed something, certainly throw it up in the Facebook group. Tag one or both of us, just because We don't always see everything these days, especially if we're chasing kids around, but more than happy to answer anything or elaborate further if somebody is seeking that.
Cheers.
Ciao.